Rally Radio, where the fast life meets the fast lane.
Yeah.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio. Where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Dropping the clutch and then I hit the gas. Wheels screeching, tires burning, I'm flying past. Gotta get home quick, don't wanna miss the class. They schooling you on whips and how to make them fast. Talking about everything from cars to planes. What's hot, what's next, and how to flip the game. They talk in my language, we speak the same. That whip talk complex, but yet they keep it plain. From the news, the interviews, they keep it cool. They give reviews, everything from parts to tools. Can't lose, come to whips, they not no fools. Don't miss the show, the start time is noon. The bearded one, S.I. Sean, ain't crazy though. You can't miss it, tune in to Rally Radio.
Where the fast life meets the fast lane.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. You already know how we get down, man. It's the bearded one in the building. S.I. Sean is on the moon right now, so he will be joining us soon. But you know how we get down, man. It's the bearded one here. One half of Rally Radio, the other half is on his way. We here chilling, trying to make it happen. You know how we get down. First off, what a week, man. What a week, what a week, what a week, what a week. But we did make it. We made it into the building, man. Like I said, S.I. Shawnee on the moon right now. He going to be tuning in shortly. But in the meantime, it's the bearded one here. One half of Rally Radio. Shout out to everyone paying attention. Appreciate it tuning in. I know it's early. I know the rain threw everybody off, but we ended up actually not raining. Crazy. Ended up, we thought it was going to be a storm out. That wasn't the case. It looks like we are good. We are rocking. We are in charge right now. So, with that being said, man, shout out to everybody listening. Look like S.I. Sean is joining us from the moon. Let's add him into the show a little bit. Yo, sales, what it is, what's popping? Shout out to everybody listening, paying attention. See the comments coming in. See everybody tuned in. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody's in the building. Here we go. Oh, there he is right there. Let's go. What you got?
Yo, what's going on? What's going on?
Oh, man, he's on the moon, kid. He's on the moon right now.
Yo, how am I sounding from the moon, though?
Oh, man, you sound like you coming from the moon, but it's okay. We're in the building.
All right.
It's all good. We hear you loud and clear, kid. What's popping?
Let's go.
Oh, man, son, it's been one crazy week, to say the least.
Factory, 100%.
You know how we get down, kid. We in the building, man. I had a weird week. A really weird week, man. I started this new position at my daytime job at my Clark Kent. That's what I call it, because when I'm here, I'm Superman. You know how that get down. Yo, Parker, what it is? Can we see you over there, son?
Yo, so how was the rain for you, though?
Oh, man, son, this rain. First, it wasn't really rain. It was like a drizzle with periods of, like, crazy downpour. But it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad at all, man. It wasn't bad at all. But it looks like...
Yeah.
How you look at me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You ain't gonna lie, you're a little low, though.
You can hear me?
I can hear you. You ain't gonna lie, you're a little low, though.
Ah, so we can turn it up a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, it's a little better. Absolutely.
How was your week, man? How the rain do you?
I mean, not for nothing. It was definitely pouring over here for a brief moment, though. It was crazy, so I can front. Like, it was all right.
I don't think we did so bad. But, you know how we get down, man. We in the building. And we got a couple things that we wanted to talk about, man. And
absolutely.
First off, I know y'all heard about what happened to T-Pain. And if you didn't, we bringing it to y'all because it was crazy. T-Pain got robbed at the... Not robbed, let me not say that, but he got at the body shop, man. Woo, boy. That's a whole nother story. Trust me, we're going to get into it. A whole bunch of things happened, and it looks like they was lying on the Type R numbers. Look like the Type R numbers is way higher than they were saying. That is a big deal.
Yeah. 100%.
It looked like Dodge dealerships are only going to be able to modify their Wraith.
Damn.
Look like they're going to be the only ones to be able to modify that, but it's all going to be said, man, later on in the show today, man. But how was your week, kid, other than that, man?
It wasn't bad. I can't complain, being a little under the weather a little bit, but it's all right, son. It's all good.
Gonna make it happen one way or the other. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact, so you got to go get it.
That's a fact. But with that being said, man, yeah, man, what we got for them as far as the recap? We gonna jump right in, man. I ain't got no shout outs. Only shout outs I really want to give is to those that's tuning in right now. Shout to Sales, shout to Marlon, shout to Miller, shout to Parker. We all see y'all tuned in right now, man. And if you looking at on YouTube, I see you over there, SP. I see you in the building. It's looking real crazy right now. I love it, man. Yo.
Yeah. I got a good little recap for them, though.
You got a good recap. Yo, my drive-in was eventful as usual, kid.
Oh, what? How was it real quick? How was it?
So I got to get into that a little bit, man. And, you know, it seems like it happens all the time. I was actually running a little late. So you know what happens when you run a little late, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put my foot on the throttle just a little bit. And what happened was, you know, obviously I think when people see you driving like that, they see you in a real rush, it brings more people to you. Audi. I think it was an A4. It got to be an A4 because it was 4-door.
Yeah.
But, you know, and that's the thing. Like, and tell me if I'm wrong, anybody. Drop it in the comments. A lot of times when you're getting it in or whatever, and you're not really looking at nobody else, right?
Yeah.
I'm moving it. And the next thing you know, I see this guy in my rear view, man. So, you know what, man? I'm like, I'm already moving, but we coming up on traffic. I'm looking at Waze, and Waze is saying it's red up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yo, why this dude? So, you know, I'm backing it down. Like, nah, we coming up on traffic. Yo, why this dude went around me full throttle, right? And you know how you going around the curve on a cross island, like when you can't really see.
Yeah.
It's like you up a hill and down the curve.
Yeah.
Yo, he freaking, you saw the black smoke, tires smoke, all that, son. He slid over to the side of the median, like in the grass. I was like, yo, what are you doing?
Yo, I gotta ask you. You think he was trying to show up for the typo?
Of course. You know what happened? I came off, you know, I'm coming off the Southern State. And when I was coming off the Southern State, I'm moving it. But I'm coming off the turn, whatever. And he must have saw me, man. He was like, yo, here he go chasing. But I see that there was traffic up ahead. So I was like, yo, let me just, you know, start slowing down because I don't know where it's at, but I know what's up there. He comes motoring by. And when he goes motoring by, next thing you know, kid, he's coming to almost a complete stop. Nothing but traffic, kid. He slid over to the grass.
Wow.
Yo, I'm going by him slow. Like, you know, like we all in bumper to bumper traffic. Everybody looking at him like, yo, what's wrong with you, son? What you doing?
Damn,
he was wild.
You know, I don't know why they do that. Like, I feel like when they see a car like yours, they get excited.
But I think it was because I was moving and I ain't gonna front, but I knew there was traffic up ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yo, let me back it down just a little bit. You know, I don't know exactly where it's at. But at that moment when I backed it down, here he come. Boom, boom. And he went around me and another car. And then when you going around and when you coming down that hill, all you see is traffic. And he had to be bucking it.
Damn.
He made it over to the side. Shout out to the Facebook user that said the A4 is the German Ultimate.
Damn.
That is hardcore. But other than that, man, it was just ridiculous, man. I just had to laugh at it. I was like, yeah, this is crazy. Like, what was he doing? Like, and that just leads me to, like, really our driver's etiquette question, or more or less just a question for the day for everybody to drop your comments down there, man.
Yeah. Fact.
When is it not okay to get on the throttle?
Man, that's a good one.
When is it not okay? When do you got to be like, yo, you know what? Nah. Because we car people, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the car guys, certified car girls out there, car guys certified. At the end of the day, of course we all want to throttle and, you know, do what we do, right? But at what point is it like, yo, I'm wilding?
Like for me, I feel like one of those points was like when you can't see.
Don't answer it. When you can't see, it's a serious deal. Then I can't see, it's a wrap.
All right, that's it. That's all I'm gonna give him right there. That's about it. Cause it's a lot more than that,
But in the meantime, you got any shout outs you want to give?
That's a fact. That's one shout out to everybody who's been rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's out there doing anything on it. Not for nothing. This Saturday's pretty nice too.
Yeah, it
So
is.
if you sitting here listening, we appreciate that 100%. Like
That's a fact.
100%.
And I think
Word.
I think our internet is lagging though. I'm not sure. I see the
Nah, it
bars
is, bro.
popping up in the corner. The
It is.
connection is crazy right now.
Man, you gonna laugh because my joint is finally booming right now. Bars is up.
I don't know what it is. It's saying, but don't pay that no mind. Shout to SP. He said the disrespect. I'd rather have an A4 than an Ultima.
Oh nah, they like the same thing though.
Sounds like a battle. Sounds like a battle. But in the
The
meantime,
Ultimas-
kid,
Yeah.
in the meantime, if you ain't got no shout outs, I ain't got no shout outs, we're gonna jump
Nah,
right
I'm
into
good.
this.
I'm good.
And here
Let's do it.
we go. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if you tuned in last week, got a couple things for you, kid. What you got for him today? What's that
That's a
recap
fact.
looking like?
Yo, I got a good one right here, son. Yo, Tesla denies owner the software for the towing. Oh man.
What?
Yo, how you get denied the ability to tow your vehicle? Because he changed the tow hook.
Right.
How does that happen?
He used the aftermarket tow hook, and Elon wasn't, AKA Cobra. Cobra.
He said, AKA.
He wasn't feeling it. He wasn't feeling it at all.
Yo, not even a little bit though. That's ridiculous, man. I ain't gonna front. That's crazy right there.
But in all honesty, what do you and we got a little bit more about Elon today, son, AKA Cobra Commander, because it looked like he threatening car companies now with Twitter now. Now he like, yeah, I got you. Oh boy.
Damn.
Yeah, he's showing out. It's gonna get into all of that, man. Go ahead.
That's crazy. I got another one though too. So this is for the what's that? The 07s Dodge Chargers, the 05 to 010s, right? Dodge Magnum, Challengers, Chargers, and 300Cs. You need to send them in for a recall, son, because they got a problem. Yeah, so remember, you can't drive them joints because of the Takata airbags. Because if it deploys, and that shrapnel come out, might get you, son. So y'all gotta, if y'all didn't catch it last week, y'all need to think about it. Like, if you got a 2005 and 2010 Charger, Challenger, Magnum 300C, bring that in. It's very important. Y'all need to do that. Yeah, y'all gotta handle that ASAP. 100%. 100%.
Shout to Josh letting us know we had the echo going on. I had to fix that. Let me know if it sounded any better in the comments. Yeah. Freaking, that is crazy. And let me tell you, we're going to do a video on that, man, because that Takata airbag thing is serious.
Yeah, man. Like you said before earlier, it was like a million. It's so many cars with this issue.
It's 67 million. 100 million worldwide.
Man.
I think that's out of control. I think that right there says enough to me. Like, wow.
But like we said, that when we put on our conspiracy theory hats, it's like, is this a way for them to get the whips off the road? Is it one of those?
Listen, you already know, son. They are already on it. They like, yeah, this is how we gonna do it. I'm telling you, kid. What else you got for us?
You ain't lying, bro. I got another good one too right here, son. Damn, what happened to it? So Dodge released the price for that new Dodge Hellcat Durango.
Oh boy,
that's a crazy one. That's a crazy one. If y'all missed that one, so remember what happened was when we was talking about that customer was salty because they releasing another one, and he tried to sue them.
And we don't know how that case played out, but in the meantime, that's what's gonna happen, kid. You're getting robbed. Shout out to my guy Brian tuned in. What's going on, kid? My man Brian with the M3. I'm gonna tell you, man, it's looking crazy out there. It's looking crazy out there, but I got so much for this weekly specs, kid. I got so much.
It's gonna be crazy.
You ready to go?
I got one more. I got one more good one that I felt like was all right. So
what you got?
So our bruh, remember they told me they got the facial recognition to see how much fun you having? I think that's a pretty ill one, son.
They talking about, yo, we gonna use it one time, just see how much fun you having. But I do like the premise behind it.
Yeah.
The premise
yeah,
behind it
100%.
is that they want to see what part of the driving do you enjoy. You
Yep.
can't beat that. You know, it's like no
you
car
can't.
company even really cares anymore. It's like they making these soulless cars. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm not even gonna get into it. But it's definitely
But
looking crazy now.
Let's do it.
Yeah, nobody cares. Is there anyone driving those Chargers? Stay strapped anyway. Wow. Yo, with that being said, kid, you ready to get in? I'm ready to jump in, man, because we got to get after Cobra Commander here, son.
Let's do it.
This dude is violent. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Auto news for all the listeners, only on Rally Radio.
All right, here we go. Auto news for all the listeners, only on Rally Radio. So
let's do it.
We're gonna set it up with your man, B. Cobra. This dude is
you stupid.
Cobra, baby. I'm telling you, man. This guy, Elon Musk, man, and we got to jump into it, man. First off, right? Everybody knows that Elon just recently bought Twitter, right? Nobody's under a rock. You know, he spent this money. He spent a lot of bread to do that, right?
Yep.
So now it looks like he's threatening other car companies that don't want to advertise. Now, that's like advertising with your competitor, right? So it's like advertising on their car, your car. Obviously, once he bought Twitter, they was like, nah, we're not going to do it. So to get into it a little bit, GM was spending $1.7 million a year to advertise with Twitter, right?
Damn.
Yo, what's going on? And from there, it looks like it's like once Cobra Commander bought it, aka Elon Musk. Yeah. Once Cobra Commander bought it, GM was like, nah, we not doing it no more. We don't want to advertise them. So you know what he does?
No,
he threatened them. He's like, yo, you know what? If y'all stop advertising with us, I'm gonna go nuclear on y'all and y'all bad business things that y'all be doing. Wow. He really, really went hard. I couldn't believe it.
Damn. You know what? I believe it, man. I believe it. So I think after a while, so you just really turn to a villain. Like I think that's just what happens with all the dough. You figure you got to control. You be able to manipulate people. Like I'm not surprised, son.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not.
But
son.
I mean, Cobra Commander. Yeah, he don't care, son. He always finding a way out too. He don't care. Son.
That's what I mean. So it's not surprising that he's not going to go to their head. I'm not surprised, son. I'm not surprised.
So it's crazy, right? So a lot of them are like the Detroit Free Press. They recently posted a great summary. You know, obviously they like the Onion or whatever, right? But they say, listen, he definitely puts them in a weird spot because you can't really advertise with your competitor.
Yeah, that's weird. Remember, Twitter was never that. Twitter was never before this. Twitter was never a competitor.
Right. So now we talking about he's giving them. So I said 1.7 million a year. Excuse me, I was wrong. Looks like he's giving them. You ready for this?
Yeah.
He was giving them 1.7 million a month. GM. Wow. So that equals about 20 million a year almost. That GM was spending just with Twitter alone to advertise.
What?
Yes. That is a lot of money. And remember, it's advertisement, so as a company, you get to write that off.
Yeah, but damn, so that's ridiculous though.
So it just goes to show, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
now
absolutely.
A lot of Volkswagen and a lot of them are now backing off. And they said he put it out in a tweet. He also threatened to go on a thermonuclear name and shame offensive against companies such as General Motors that decide to stop advertising on Twitter. This guy, and we knew he was going to do this when he got his platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just find this interesting, kid. He's out here threatening. What's your thoughts on that, kid?
I think not for nothing. Like that sounds just like Cobra Commander to me right there. Sound like, but you know what though? To be honest with you though, I didn't want to think he was that bad though, son. Word, like damn, son. Like that's crazy, son.
Nah, he's.
How you trying to? Now he's
Go
horrible. He's
Browns!
horrible. He just did it like, yo, I'm about to start tattletaling if you stop advertising with us. Like, what are we in grade school? What are we doing?
What
That's crazy.
did you do?
Damn, son. I didn't realize it's getting that bad out there. It's getting ugly out there, son.
Son,
it's a fact.
He's telling, son. He's telling.
Yeah, son.
You know what's really bad out there though? That Hurricane Ian is coming back to kick a lot of things down, son.
Man, they don't even talk about this Hurricane Ian. You see the gas prices?
Oh, son.
Yo.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the pump, it's like this. That joint is like, yo, that little $20. Yo, that little $20 is I spit in your gas tank for $20.
Yo, so you gonna laugh. When I go to the pump, it be like this. You think you gonna get over on that motorcycle, son? You think you gonna get over?
Well, look, this Hurricane Ian, check this out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hurricane Ian destroyed some beautiful cars, and we're talking about Porsche 911 turbos, all the way down to the McLaren that we saw floating around.
Yeah,
which was ridiculous.
Phantom.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Lamborghinis, stuff like that, destroyed. They have a lot full of them, and they're like, you know what? If you want to take your chance, they'll sell it to you for cheap to try to fix them. Whoa. Man. So they got a picture of a Porsche 911 GT3 red. Oh my goodness.
Is it worth the fix?
I mean, you tell me. That's what I'm saying.
It's worth the fix. It's worth the fix.
Yo, Sean, I'll be like, yo, I don't need no radio.
That's a fact. No power. Yo, I don't need the windows to roll down. I'm good.
Yo, nah, I can't front. It look foggy in them cars, though. You look in there, it's like, look like it smell like mad mildew.
Man, we put the plexiglass windows right there to cut a hole out. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, because the motor can't be ruined, right?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think it called hydro lock. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody probably tried to start them, whatever. You know, crack them open, clean them out. You'd be all right.
That's the only thing I think.
I think the engines are solid, son. I think it's solid.
The Ghetto City Bike lease. Oh boy, man. Yo, we got people out here wilding, son. The Ghetto City Bike lease. How'd you do that? But I will say, right? Mm-hmm. That's one of those kind of things where if you look for a race car, that probably would be where I would go. So you're 100% right. If I was looking for a Porsche 911 GT3 for competition, I would definitely look there.
Yo, fam, I'm beyond that. I'm looking past competition. Yo, so just to have one like this, you know what, son? He's right. I don't need no radio, no power steering. I don't need none of that.
Yo, because you know the harness is cooked. You know the harness is cooked on that thing.
But you know what? That's something you take your time putting together, though. You know what I'm saying? I know get it done as fast as you could, but you ain't looking for perfection. You ain't looking for perfection. I wouldn't be looking for perfection.
There was one in particular, right? And I wanted to talk about this with you because this was one of our legends of auto.
Okay.
Ruined. What year was that? 1991.
Yeah.
850 CSI.
Oh, damn. Son.
But they offering it. They want like 2,500. 2,500. But you gotta fix it,
son. I'm sorry, son. Don't get me wrong. We know, like, especially that era, it's gonna be a headache, but it's worth it, son.
Son, I would do that, son. I got a homeboy that freight cars up from Florida, and he bring them up here for cheap.
Damn, son, 2,500 for the V12 one.
Yes, 850 CSI.
Yeah, that's the one, son.
That's the one. That's the one. That one, it was garaged, and what happened was when the hurricane hit, it was flooded in the garage because the garage was under the house, flooded.
And so y'all gotta ask me real quick. Over there, like, where Ian really got busy, it's a lot of underground garages.
Well, in Florida in general, man, a lot of these guys, it was near Miami.
Oh yeah, okay, got you.
when you think about it, right? You think about expensive high-end cars. There's only two places where they really exist.
Fact.
And that's going to be LA or Florida.
Yeah.
So
certain areas, you're right.
If I had to choose, I mean, listen, if you listen to the list of some of these cars. 2019 Porsche 911 GT3 RS.
Oh, yo, worth it.
Yo, 2020 Lotus Evora GT.
Oh my gosh.
1974 BMW Bavaria, the sedan version. Let me tell you, whoa, that right there is worth a lot of money. You know, matter of fact, Jackie Kennedy's Bavaria is being sold right now for like $1 million.
Damn.
Word. 19. You don't want to hear this one. You don't want to hear this one, son. 1996 Porsche 911 Carrera.
Oh wow, man, son. Yo, this is what I mean.
All being sold.
You said they all being sold for the low too. Yo, it's worth it, man. I'm sorry. It's worth the headache, son. It's worth the headache, though. It's worth the headache, son. I'm sorry. It's worth the headache. You got the space? Now,
if you got the space. Yo, Copart right now. Now, we all know Copart, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Copart just came up 4,395 vehicles, and they up on their website right now.
Damn.
That is crazy. And you know, that's what I hate about natural disasters, man. You could guard your car from everything else but that.
Yo, the only way you're going to be able to really beat that, though, you got to be like, you got to be in a bunker, son. You got to be in a bunker. You got to be in a bunker, bro.
Shout to Miller, the resident Ford guy.
Let's go.
Miller, I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't know.
I don't care how much it costs. I don't care.
Here he go. Yo, Miller, don't listen to him because
yo, man, I don't care. Yo, I'm telling you,
have you in debt.
So you know as well as I do, some of those cars you're not gonna ever see again, bro. You ain't seen those ones again, son.
Keeping it a stack, right?
Yeah.
Yo, 100% right.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm never gonna see them cars again.
Nah, B. No way. No way. And again, I'm not looking for perfection.
He said, I'm not. You sound
like I don't want perfection.
Yeah, you sound like you're just taking any date right now. He's just trying to go to the prom.
That's a fact, right?
Yo, I'm not looking for perfection, baby. Yo, that's crazy. And imagine, just like Miller said, try to get these parts. Yo, imagine, right? The wire harness. Stuff like that.
Yo, you're gonna get those parts in time, baby. You're gonna get those parts in time.
Boy. For anybody that's listening and sound a little choppy, if y'all go to www.bardsmoosradio.com, if you have not downloaded the app, you can hear us clear there, man. I know the Wi-Fi in here, man, look like Verizon really played us. But I'm gonna tell you, man, that right there says to me that I would do it. I ain't
gonna lie to you, man. No joke. Absolutely no joke, son. 100%.
Yep, I would do it. Acts of God are not covered when things are shipped overseas because of that. That is crazy. Yo, but you know what, though? At the end of the day, it's definitely something. It's a trigger I would pull. The right car. And you know what that right car is, right? Give me, 2005 Ford GT. I'm pulling the trigger. Son. They be like, sir, we're going to need about 30,000. I'll be like, done. Give it to me.
He said need about 30, no problem. That's it. So I'm telling you, son, I'm telling you.
I would do it. I would do it.
GT3.
You pull the trigger, right?
Yo, without a question. I'm sorry, son. Not a question. I get yelled at by wifey all day. No problem. No problem.
You be sleeping in it.
That's a fact. Yo, bitter with nowhere to put it too. Like it just be in the front. You be in the front yard, son. Yo,
kid, knock it, kid. I can't front, kid. I would get yelled at too over a 2000. Yo, you know what we would do with that? We wouldn't even wheel it, man. We probably clean it up and put it on display somewhere. Like, yo,
something. Something.
Wow.
You know what, man? I hate hearing calls like that go out to pasture though, man. Like they even live a right life though. They probably was low mileage, crazy clean. You know what I'm saying? Plastic still on the seats, probably. Like I hate hearing that, man.
Pack your bags. You sound like you about to risk it all.
That's a fact. That's a fact, son. I'm telling you, kid. If I could have one of them, I'll do it, man. It's a fact.
I mean, I will, and that's what I think it is. I think at the end of the day, like when you can't afford them, the driver's lot always works, especially if it's not crazy body damage. If we're talking about the only thing, like you said, you turn it on is Christmas trees, man. Every light is on. Every light.
That's
but if
fine,
you go ahead.
No, I'm listening.
But if you that kind of mechanic that could fix that, oh man, yo,
son, I will be there. I'll be on that on every weekend getting right with it. So I'm trying to figure something out because cars like that is gonna make you want to like, nah, hold on, son. What's the worst that can happen?
The worst can happen that is a $30,000 paperweight. What are you? You be broke. Yo, you be looking at it. They be like, yo, the motor's gonna cost you about $25,000. You be like, yo, I can't believe this. I can't believe I listened to S.I. Sean in the bid and when I went down here and bought Ferrari. I couldn't fit. Don't blame us.
You be like, yo, I'll be back. There's nothing I can do. That's it.
I mean, I gotta ask though. You know what? Oh boy, here we go. We got a good one right here. It says, speaking of oversteer, understeer, basic turnkey, old dude smelled brakes and the owner said he was riding the brakes to hold the 1,000 horsepower. What in the
damn, son?
Yo, shout to Phil. He said, man, listen, once you change modules, some wires, a new car, then we outside.
See, that's what I'm saying, Phil. Phil, no. Phil, get it. Phil, get it. That's what I'm talking about.
They said a new car and we outside. Yo, you park and go to the movies and come back and it be foggy on the inside. Mad mildew in there.
It's a mad mildew. I'm telling you, son. Oh man, B. That's ridiculous stuff.
I just look at it like high-end cars. And don't get it, y'all, for those that are listening, we talking Ferraris, Lamborghini. Yeah. We talking rare pieces of Diablo floating around in the
son.
Oh, that hurt. And I'm telling you, I got the whole list in front of me. It's like, yo, it's crazy what really happened over there, man. How many of them cars were down?
Yo, on that list, right? What's the wildest one there?
To me, the wildest was that 850 CSI.
Damn.
But I mean, that Bavarian, that 1974 BMW Bavarian as well. Like, where are you going to find that?
Nowhere.
You can't find that nowhere. Like, clean.
No.
And then like, you already know they got the usual suspects here too. Ferrari 360, Mondina, 458 Spider, 488. My Italian on right here, y'all. Requires that money.
Damn, son.
But I think that just the Ferraris, I think I would be like, nah, you can't do it. You would go broke. Yeah, you would go broke doing it.
Son, not for nothing, bro. Any one of those, they're gonna put you on a hole. Either way, I think you just gotta choose your poison at that point, son. That's it.
Well,
show me that GT3 RS. Show me that one, man.
Shout to the Facebook user. He said, I want a Countach before I die.
See what I'm saying?
Yo, son, and you know there's one on this list, right?
That's what I'm
talking about. Not black. Because that one in particular they talking about too. That's the one with the red interior.
Oh yeah, you ain't never finding that one.
Never finding that. But
that shit is in a bunker, bro.
I gotta say, man. I see some of the cars on the list and I just get excited, man. It's like, man.
Yeah, remember those? Remember that, son? Like now we look at EVs. I don't get hyped. I get sad.
I get sad.
So like, damn, so going to the days, B.
But you know what though? Mercedes made me smile this week, man.
What they doing? I was seeing something about Mercedes. They trying to do something. What they was doing?
Mercedes made me smile, man. And I know you don't like Mercedes. You like, nah, son, it ain't manual. I don't care.
Nah, Mercedes. It depends. Mercedes with me is like it's like it's a bad relationship. It is. You're 100% right. But what they doing though? What they doing?
Yo, said for real? Hit me with the link. I'll hit up the credit union Monday. Oh boy. Nah, don't listen to that.
Nah, son, do it. Nah, do it.
Don't listen to us.
Do
man.
it. That's a fact.
So,
I'm telling you, B.
It looks like the Mercedes AMG 1 just set an absurd Nürburgring record.
Yeah, I seen that.
Now,
yeah, they definitely beasting out there.
They set a lap time official 6 minutes 35.183 seconds. That is crazy.
Yo, they said that's like the fastest production car number right now.
Kid, I don't think there's anybody faster. I think the last time I remember those numbers really being changed, and then I believe it happened a couple times after that. But when they came out with the R35 GTR,
yeah, they set a record. But remember,
they
Porsche,
set a record, 720.
I think before this Mercedes did that. I think the Porsche's up there holding that down. I want to take a look at that because I did see that. They said this is like the fastest production car, son. Like that set a record over there.
So it looks like, just to get a little bit into it, the multi-million-dollar Mercedes AMG 1 hypercar set a new lap record.
Wait. Hold on. That's what kills me though. It's a hypercar. It's a hypercar. Come on, son.
It's a hypercar. Set a new lap record for production cars at the Nürburgring with a time of 6.35.183. According to Mercedes, the lap was completed on October 28th while parts of the 12.944 mile track was still drying off. Ooh! The car was piloted by Nürburgring 24-hour winner DTM competitor Maro Engel, and the record followed the official Nürburgring Nordschleife. I can't say that word.
The Nostradamus or something like that.
Yeah, you know what it is. Using the official start and finish line in section T13. Now, everybody knows the starting line for T. Look, shout to Phil. He said, nah, Mercedes had it with the AMG GT Black Series. Yes, they did.
Yeah, they was wilding for a minute.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, T13, everybody knows, especially if you play it on Gran Turismo, which I am a Gran Turismo fan. T13 is that little skinny strip before you start hitting all the turns. You know when you. So that's the real deal right there. Nah, but you know what? He shout to Shy. He said calling it a production car is really iffy, but it is because they selling it overseas.
A production car. That's a fact. It's a production car.
So it looks like the AMG GT Black Series set a time of 6:48, and SIU was right. The Porsche 911 GT2 RS managed the time of 6:43. But the modifications included with the Mathley Performance Kit disqualify it from the production car record. So Porsche drove a car that had work.
Yo, Porsche cheated.
It was like, yo, we ain't just losing like this.
Yo, Porsche was like, nah, son, we ain't going out like that. That's crazy.
Oh, shout to the Facebook user. He said, my heart just dropped. The freaking wheels and tires for a Countach LP4 is $16,000 used.
Damn.
Ooh, that's a lot of lap dances. I'm not even getting into that one. He'll waving dollars. Yo, but in the meantime, though, I got to look at that. What do you think of that, first off? What's your thoughts on that?
First off, that makes me excited, right? Because it's like, all right, they out here trying to shatter records, though. But they also doing it in a hypercar, though. So that kind of makes me think like, all right, y'all went all out for this one.
Yes,
y'all
they
went
did.
all out for this one. But it's hot, though. You see in the car, actually looks really, it looked like the GT1 race car from the 90s.
Yes. Or it looked like
ridiculous.
That Sauber Benz. That
it looks ridiculous, but that's hot though, man. You know what, Benz? Don't get me wrong. Like you always said, Benz is one of those that they way faster than you think they are. You know what I'm saying? And they probably a blast to drive. You know what I'm saying? So it's all right. I'm not too surprised at them.
Shout to Phil. He said, well, y'all get that list though. I may or may not want a cheap Cayman GT4.
I'm telling you, Phil on it, son. He doing the right thing right now. I'm telling you, kids. I'm telling you. That's crazy. What is going on? Yeah,
I'm gonna
B.
tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
I would definitely, like you said, like I'll just not have certain things when it comes to doing that with a car. And I would take it around the world and do stuff like this, man. But
that's what I'm saying.
The same time we get good news is the same time we get bad news. And y'all ready for this? Oh, it's Draco. What up, Draco? Yo, it said Facebook user equal Draco. Draco, what's popping? Yo, we get bad news. It looks like Prime Miata is going to stop doing V8 conversions due to emissions regulations. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Of course.
Now, Flying Miata, for those that don't know, they've been building and putting V8 power MX-5 conversions out for years, right? And from what I understand, you know, they defund the EPA. We getting, y'all just gave us another shirt because we got to do something about this. Over the top. So in a blog post on Flying Miata, frequently asked questions, the company said that it's time converting Miatas with LS V8s and selling turnkey cars are over. With emissions regulations becoming increasingly stringent and government entities seemingly eager to slap big fines on businesses that sell emissions defeat devices, we have made the difficult decision to lay our V8 program to rest. The good news for FM fans is that the company will continue selling upgrades and customization parts for the Miata. The shop says it will now focus on designing and selling emissions-compliant upgrade parts from our standard parts catalog to suit every year Miata. So while Flying Miata will no longer sell you a V8, there will be plenty of opportunities to get go-fast parts from the MX-5 shop. What's your thoughts on that, man?
Anytime I turn around, son, they trying to destroy something that we like. Like, that's cool that you could go out and buy a fully swapped V8 Miata. That's fire, number one. That's hot. I always thought pardon me, hold on. I always thought one of those things was mad cool with the V8 in it, right? But it's like, why they going at companies like this though now? Like it's like they searching through the pile, like, yo, hold on, what else is out there? Like, what they doing?
You know what it is? They putting the squeeze. They doing this purposely. That's why I'm gonna be honest. If you're tuning a car right now, you might just want to take out a loan and get it done.
Yeah, 100%. You might as well get it done right now. Because
especially now that the midterms are over.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, who's this? This is Sly Fox right here. Let's go. He said I'm driving the bus. Just took a minute. Shout to Sly Fox. He's out here in the building.
Yeah, good looking.
The silver Fox body. Yo, if you tune in your car, do it now.
Damn.
Do it now because I can almost guarantee we see what they did to carb tuning.
Yeah, they put the clamps right on them, son. They was like, hold on. Y'all gonna have to stop this. Y'all gonna have to stop this. So you trying to tell me, right? Like it's heading in a direction where tuning is about to be slow motion. Is that what you tried to tell me right now?
I think so. I think the next line of work is for them to stop them from selling devices altogether. Or what's going to happen is you're going to have to go in an older car. Like gone are the days of using a brand new car. You're going to have to use an older car. Like you're going to have to use a car that is non-emission compliant. That doesn't have to be emission compliant.
Yeah.
Like for instance, right? Mm-hmm. Like the CRX, non-OBD. Yeah. Or like you will go with, let's say, a 1996 Honda Civic. They don't have to worry about these kind of things because they're 25 years and older. And because they're 25 years and older, they don't have to worry about emissions.
Yeah, that's a fact. So yeah, these new cars is a bust, B.
I'm telling you, kid. Bro. Listen,
just like with the new Mustang. That new Mustang, you can't touch it.
Or with that new Dodge Wraith / Banshee / I don't know.
That's a fact,
but that's a fact. I'm telling you, you're gonna see these companies getting picked off one by one. And then after that goes the tuning parts. The tuning parts are going to be gone. And then now it's really going to be aftermarket. I mean, not aftermarket, like secondhand. You're going to have to go to Facebook Marketplace. And then they're going to start shutting down stuff like that. Oh, you can't sell that stuff. They're going to, you can't sell that.
They're going to shut that down too. That's a fact. That's 100%. I think what they're doing, son, I think they really just like had enough of it, I guess. Like you said, man, they running down. They running down the market, B. They one by one. They picking it out, son, one by one, yo. That's it.
And you ready for this? You ready for this?
Nah.
I believe, in all honesty, as much as the automakers say they hate this, they're all for it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because of course, who benefits if the aftermarket goes down?
The dealerships and all that, all the manufacturers.
Exactly. Oh no, we got a wow one chatting up here, right? Let me delete this. Whoa, we getting some recklessness here.
Yeah, I see this.
Oh nah. Block. What is that? But in the meantime, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. No more tuning.
So what happened to this? Like, what's going on? Like, so my thing is, you think it's gonna stay this way, or like somebody's gonna get in the office, man? Because something got to change, bro. Something has to change, man.
We're gonna at least be rocking with what we got for the next 2 years.
You said 2 years?
Yeah, because the midterms are over. Nah, the midterms are over. So because the midterms are over, and it looked like who's in office, it looked like it's gonna stay that way. 2 more years, these guys are gonna be able to get it done. Trust me.
You know, in 2 more years, bro, it's gonna be no more cars.
Nah, in 2 more years, everything is gonna be really underground. Like those guys that can fabricate parts from their hands, and those guys that really know how to tune an ECU without having to make it those are the ones that's gonna get it done. Unfortunately, I don't even know that other joint was wilding just now. But that's bad news, man. That's bad, and we got more bad news. We got more bad news. I don't know if first off, we're gonna talk about this supposed rumor. It looks like the Honda Prelude will be making its comeback as an electric sports car.
Of course. Why would they? Yo, why do this? Why do this?
And the NSX is gonna follow it up with solid state batteries.
Damn, son.
They act like we care.
Yo, what's the point of it though? Why bring it back now? Like, how you decide to bring it back at this time?
This is what we knew. But for the history of the Prelude has always been Honda's guinea pig. They did the 4-wheel steering. It was one of the first things.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Shout to Phil. He said, I say the same thing about EVs. These car companies want to go EV because EV motors are simpler than combustion engines. Exactly. These guys benefit. And they're gonna with the government being behind them, they're gonna say that's the reason, not me.
Yeah.
Like look 100%. At Dodge. Dodge just said when they come out with that EV car, nobody else gonna be able to tune it but them.
But what do you mean tune it though?
See, that's
bigger battery?
Like or bigger battery, or probably unleash some sort of power. I don't know. Add another lightning bolt. I don't know.
He said add another lightning bolt.
I don't know. It's like, but you just never know.
I don't think tuning is the correct.
So upgrade. Let's say that upgrade.
I didn't want to say upgrade. It's like,
what do you say when you put chips in your computer? Add memory.
That's it, son. You added memory space.
Adding space. I mean, but they do benefit. They benefit from it. And look at Honda right now. They're going to put out a Honda Prelude, and that hurts. You know, they took the Prelude off. To me, they never showed the Prelude any love when it was here.
No way. You're going to laugh. So over the last like 2 days, I seen 2 nice real nice, clean Preludes. And I was like, damn, whatever happened to those? Like the 90, like the 97 joints, like the joints was clean. I'm talking like real clean. I was like, wow.
Well, we're gonna find out because we're gonna be making one for the track.
That's it, son. That's where we going, yo.
Track. We making one for the track. That's the only thing I could say. Like, I'm telling you, it's just out of control, man. It's out of control.
I don't like how the manufacturers is just like, yo, we're gonna bring out these old legends and just EV them. What? How does that make sense? I don't get it, man. I don't get it, son. Say it's about the dough, it's easier to do, but who's buying that?
That's a fact. Shout to SP. SP said, quiet kept, car companies all share the same parts from pre-market companies. He's right. Aftermarket companies are just making the parts better. So where are these car companies really going with this? You know where they're really going. They want all the money.
Yeah.
They want all the money. They like, yo, and it's bad enough the EVs are costing more. Right now, they trying to tell us, who said this? I forget who. It just said on the news a little while ago that, EVs will be, Volvo CEO. Here you go again. Volvo CEO just said. You ready for this?
You talking about the nose hunter?
No, yo, you stupid. No. Nah. Volvo CEO said that EVs are going to get cheaper by 2025.
Wow. Because you know
this guy got a crystal ball.
Yeah, he said he got a crystal ball.
He got a crystal ball. Because the minute he said, yo, this is going to be like this, that's when it happened.
Yeah. That's a fact. Damn, son.
But like I said, man, it's just one of those kind of things you just got to look out for. It's going to get ugly. And I don't think it's getting any better. I think what's going to have to happen is if you have a car now, tune it. Figure out a way.
You have a car now, keep it.
Keep it. Tune it. Don't even waste your time. It's going to be
crazy. You know what's going to start happening though? I think even like the cars that we have now, like after a certain year, they're gonna stop the tuning on those too. They're gonna stop it. They're gonna stop all that, son. They're gonna stop that, son.
It makes me nervous for the Type R.
That's what I was about to say. Like at this point, it's like they're gonna be like this. Nah, dead it all, son.
I'm telling you, because they're gonna be finding people. It's crazy. But here goes some more crazy news. I don't know if anybody remembers. We spoke about this a little while ago. We spoke about this a couple episodes ago, and now it seems to be catching traction. Wow.
Really?
How are these new ones are going for 50K and up in 2022? So how in 2025? I know.
But you know what though? Check this out. Like we said before, they're gonna start recycling these stuff. They're gonna start
That's the only way.
And that's how it's gonna become cheaper, kid. They're gonna start using they're gonna just start going off the rails. That's what they're gonna do. I'm telling you, man, I know exactly what they're gonna do, B. They're gonna start going off the rails with this. Mad recycled parts. I'm telling you, B, batteries, all that. They know. That's the only way you're gonna bring the cost down.
You know what they're gonna do? You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna go like this. He said, I'm keeping all my cars and getting more. That's why we have good. Yes. That's why we have Gutter Ball Rally. That is why we have Rally.
100%.
Speaking of which, we are setting up for the Enter the Dragon.
Oh, man.
Yo.
Enter the Dragon.
There was a motorcycle on the Dragon because I follow the Dragon has their own Facebook page.
Yeah.
There was a guy on the motorcycle in the Dragon. He lost control, slid into the mountain, and the bike burst into flames, kid.
Damn.
Set a wild forest fire over there.
Damn, kid. He overshot it. He's supposed to take his time through that. He overshot it. That's it.
Listen, you know how dudes do. But here goes this next bit of news here, and then we're going to jump right out of this. It looks like the breathalyzer thing is starting to catch traction. Now.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, we talked about this a couple episodes ago, and I'm obviously going to do another video on this on our TikTok page. We actually doing reels on TikTok and Instagram if you get a chance. It looks like the breathalyzers are starting to catch traction. Like the National Highway Traffic Safety Board is now leaning on the car companies to put these breathalyzers in the cars in the next couple years.
Damn.
But check this out.
Yeah.
It won't be a breathalyzer.
No, to be.
Ready for this? It's going to be a type of system that checks in every time you key the ignition by using biometrics and a camera to understand when you deviate from your normal acting, the normal way you drive, or when you've crossed an alcohol threshold. So in other words, when you go to push that start button, it's a biometrics thing in there that's going to tell them how much alcohol you have in your system.
Wow. So you trying to tell me like
they
gonna pick it up from like your breath or something then?
Check it out. There's no breathalyzer apparatus or anything like that. The vehicle's alcohol monitoring system detects the level in your body using either a touch-based approach, which checks the alcohol concentration in your skin, or a breath-based approach, which measures that alcohol concentration in your exhaled breath based on speed, accuracy, and precision. These systems have been out in the world testing since 2013 and officially entered the commercial fleet market last year. Whoa.
You said 2013?
They've been out here 9 years already. What is your thoughts? I can't believe. Look. What?
Yo. That's interesting, man, because like you said, this been in the works. So they was going to go this route regardless then. That's crazy, man.
Yes.
That's crazy, kid. But you know what, though? Again, what's stopping somebody to say, yo, come turn this on for me real quick? Well, unless it's going to continuously monitor you, then that's one thing.
It's going to continue. It's going to continue. It monitors you, and it monitors your driving position, how you usually drive. Once you deviate from that, it's going to stop you. And with digital license plate, it may flag down the police.
It probably will. I wouldn't be surprised. It probably will. Why not?
With digital license plates, that thing will be like drunk driver, flash, drunk driver. Could you imagine that?
Right. Yeah, I could. So.
Wow. So, like I said, we thinking that, this is something they just came up with. Obviously, they've been doing for cases of drunk driving, right? When you get somebody that's been caught drunk driving, that's what happened. I mean, they'd be like, you know what? Adam was driving drunk. They put a car to pay for it.
Damn, son.
It's interesting.
Yo, they getting ill, though, man. They really getting ill, son. So you really think this is to save the people, or is another money grab? It's like another money grab to me. That's a fact.
I'm sorry, because that's exactly money grab. Again, you imagine how many people, like, think about this for a minute. And I don't mean it in a bad way.
Yeah.
But how many things have alcohol in it?
Man. You're right.
I mean, just think about that. What if you cleaned your hands with rubbing alcohol and then you touch this button?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sanitizer.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
off syrup. It's not safety, but it's safety. Wow. The robbery. They robbing us, kid.
Robbery.
They got their eyes on it, and they are not playing. They not playing, son.
They not.
They not playing. They like, yo, you know what? We gonna get them, and I know how we gonna get them. They know how they gonna get them. And
so, like you said, this been in 9 years of works, B. 9
years. They said, yeah. We've been working on this since 2013, and now we ready. That's like when they said they had the COVID vaccine. It was like, we've been working on this vaccine for a long time. Why?
Yeah. Why are you working on this?
Like, why? Like, you telling me something we don't know? Like, I'm telling you, man.
I'm saying, son.
I'm telling you. They have been working on a lot of different things. And like you said, this is only the beginning. They're going to get to a point. Where we're going to be in trouble, man.
Yeah, you know what I think? I think it's just getting to a point where driving is really about to be not driving, son. It's about to. Don't get me wrong, driving drunk, it's classic, son. But it's
Driving drunk. Nah, we definitely don't condone that here at Rally Radio.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, but like that's a technical. I get it. But where they going with the whole driving in general, son, it's about to be no more of that, kid. I'm telling you, it's about to be no more of that, son.
It's a fact.
It's about to be no more. Mm-hmm.
No more. They're gonna dead it. And I mean, when you see the kind of cars they coming out with right now, I know y'all saw that Honda Accord.
Yo, they said that's the best Honda.
What is that? They was like, yo, this what?
Son.
Yo, they introduced it. They introduced it in this. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Flush the toilet on that one.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, like a lot of these like you said, a lot of these manufacturers at the end of the day, they don't care no more because all this EV nonsense, right? The government's probably paying them all sorts of dough underneath the table just so they can start speeding stuff up. So they like this, man. Let's just put it out. It is what it is. They don't care, man. I'm telling you.
Yep.
I have noticed over the last couple of years, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I will say this: when it comes down to it, motorcycles is the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah. And they're coming for those too.
They will come for those eventually, but they have not
100%.
yet. Motorcycles are the last of the Mohicans. I swear they are gonna make their way. But right now, if you're not into motorcycles, you need to get into them because that's gonna be the only. Even though most car guys are motorcycle guys anyway, so it's just something to keep in mind.
Some form of fashion. Mm-hmm.
Yo, so today is a different day.
Let's go.
We got ride music today.
Oh,
we haven't had ride music in months.
I'm about to get my dancing shoes.
Nah. This one is a good one, but it ain't clean. If you got kids in the room with you,
get them out the kitchen. Get them out of there.
Get them out. We got a little bit of music. We just gonna take a little intermission and play this music because I just want to get the internet thing right. I see that it's flashing, but we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this new music from my guys, man. Bar Gunners, Bottom Line, Will Sully, Banger the Live Wire, and Ali Vegas. Q Thorough,
it's gonna be
Made Man. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, kid. Shout to Will Sully. Shout to Ali Vegas. These guys impress me every time, man. This song that I'm about to play is called Made Men. They do have the video on YouTube. If you can, check them out. These guys, to me, that's the kind of music I like. Like when I'm driving, like when this Audi tried to run down on me today, I was listening to that. I was in and out like a robbery, man. And then, like I said, I knew the traffic was coming up, and here he go, whoa. And he almost went into the back of everybody. But in the meantime, we're going to play this little bit of music. We will be right back. And when we come back, you know we coming back with, right? You ready for this?
What's that?
With Pop the Bearded One and S.I. Sean.
When we come back, we're going to jump into this tech talk. Like I said, if you got the kiddies in the room, you know, we're going to play this music. Just going to take a little intermission, settle this internet thing, make sure this, because it looks like it's jumping around. And we're going to play this music in the meantime. Some ride music, Bar Gunners, Bottom Line, Will Sully, Banger the Live Wire, Ali Vegas, Made Men, Q Thorough. Shout to them. He said, with innovations, let's see. With innovations like this, does it make you feel like driving is more dystopian than fun? Yes. They're taking the responsibility out of your hands. And when they do that, now they're blaming the auto companies. Like, oh, y'all making these death traps. Nah, some of these
once they start blaming them, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Trust me, man. Trust me. So they're making it harder for the average person to drive, but they're not giving us better public transportation or a better option. That is another fact.
But
people
out
here.
What, son? Mm-hmm. It's like, what happened to the date? Listen, we understand that danger is real, right? Fine. It's always a danger that when it comes to driving or whatever like that. But whatever happened to driving being what driving once was? Driving used to be fun. It used to be a way for you to clear your head, just go roam around, just go your own little type of thing. Now they trying to make it to like, all right, man, this is a chore now for people.
No. You know what they're doing? They're taking the last place where you could really be watched, and they're watching you. Remember, like in your home now, if you have Alexa, you have webcams, you name it, right? You're being watched. It's what it is. As long as you ain't trying to take over the world, it's not really an issue. Like this, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
But now you knew you could jump in your car, and that was the thing about driving and riding. Like I said, we're gonna get to the ride music, but that was the thing about driving and riding, was that you just wanted to get away for a little while. Sometimes you want to slip out of that. You want to be by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, they making you take them with them now. And they're watching your driving position. They're watching your eyes. They testing your blood alcohol level through the touch of your skin. They listen. At any time, they could take full control and bring you home.
Or bring you to them.
And we know who them is, so be careful out there. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Shout Marlon, the president Toyota guy. He said, too many professional drivers out there who think the road belongs to them, only for you to enjoy driving your car. That's a fact, too. You got a lot of people out here that's like, oh, they shouldn't be driving like that. Like, you shouldn't be driving like that.
Yo, so I remember one time, right, before we put the music on, I was going to the studio, right? It was Saturday. Right. I was going to the studio, and I was in the 400 Red Sport, right? So I'm driving. I'm like, yo, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, and so I finally get around this vehicle, right? Yo, the person got so mad at me, started cursing me out. Why are you driving like that? Better one. I wasn't even driving erratic. I wasn't. I was chilling. They was the one driving super slow, son. Wild slow, holding up traffic, sightseeing, ODing. So I looked at him like, what do you mean, why am I driving this way? Why are you driving like that?
Word. I'm driving safe. Yo, happens to me all the time, son. I told you, I went right past. They was like, that's why they're shutting you down. I was like this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Shout out to my dude, Timmy Saunders, for tuning in. I see you out there, kid. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. With that being said, we're going to jump right into this ride music. And when we come back, we're going to get into this Tech Talk, man. We got a couple things we're going to talk about on Tech Talk. It's going to be interesting to say the least. But I'm going to tell you, this joint right here, if you got the kids in the room, like I said, we're going to play this. We're going on a little intermission. This is our ride music. If it gets play in the ride, it gets play on Rally Radio. I know if y'all hear that. Shout to my guy, Will Sully, Ali Vegas, banging a live rider bottom line. Let's get it.
You know what it is. Drum on the gun, it's a big thing. I blow and get biz. Son, I'm the one. If it's big change, I show and get in. Bumping your tongue, I can switch lanes and run in your jib. Shit, I've been a Dawn, she's been a Dawn and AJ jeans. Make way queens, it's a renaissance of big paid kings. Watch me get it done, I'ma get them hung in midday scenes. To the Senate come and try to get us lunged, the mistake greens. I'm a made man with slave hands, putting in work. Look at the perks, just a wave hand you put in a hearse. From Brooklyn to Hearst, I slay clans, chips in them worse. Cooking your turf in engraved pans you put on a shirt. Y'all niggas claim plugs, not even close to the cord. Y'all niggas claim thugs, not even close, you's a fraud. I'ma spray in broad daylight, leave you right in your Ford. I squeeze the pipe and applause, till you see the likes of the Lord. I'm the likeness of Leonidas with bleeding riders on call. A seasoned fighter and all. You leave this life when I draw. I need a slice, that's for sure. For a percentage, I'm in it. If I don't get it, you get it. Turn the minutes in minutes. We queens elite, we clean streets whenever we move. We bosses, moving 10 steps ahead of these dudes. We live lawless. For more chips, it's whatever you choose. From the corporate to the streets, we forever them dudes. We queens elite, we clean streets whenever we move. We bosses, moving 10 steps ahead of these dudes. We live lawless, for more chips, whatever you choose. From the corporate to the streets, we forever them
Better
dudes.
know that it's war now. Soon as you hear the gunners in the live wire, Q Thorough made the connect. Now we provide fire. So why try us? We actually high flyers, inspire like Pied Piper. So make room for the wise ones. Southside to the boulevard. It's evident we stepping in. Similar to Exodus, you better slit, so better brick. Everybody's a specialist. I show you how special get. All black 12 gauge, made with a yellow grip. I'm leveled in. Tell all the jewelers to make the bezel spin. Suckers just learning the game, but I'm on level 10.
Boy,
We
they killing it.
Fuck around and get put on the wall like Mona Lisa. We made men. Forever keep it thorough like Suede Tim's. Double souls rocking my bucket low. Who wanna smoke? Me, Sully, and Vega. Not a cage could contain us. Bar gunners, Q Thorough, and live wires. We dangerous.
We Queens elite, we clean streets whenever we move. We bosses, moving 10 steps ahead of these dudes. We live lawless, for more chips it's whatever you choose. From the corporate to the streets, we forever them dudes. We Queens elite, we clean streets whenever we move. We bosses, moving 10 steps ahead of these dudes. We live lawless, for more chips it's whatever you choose. From the corporate to the streets, we forever them dudes.
I'm a made man.
Queens, star-studded AV. It could go down, it could go down. Whenever my shooter's in town, this that John Gotti music. Mask and gloves for the epithelials and the body fluids. Knew what you was getting into when we got into it. You know better. And now you gotta go, and we gotta do it. Shooter silence the sound with potatoes. Eating chicken Alfredo with Menza and Mateo. Nothing, Paul.
Ali Vegas.
I pick up. They took all the money. Hang up. Look at me now. Mama looking down at her oldest child. Made you proud. But at least she could smile. Made a couple of million from off a couple of thousand. Al Capone style. Snuffing my lawyers after trial. What the fuck is that? Yeah, cause I'm a made man. Kiss on both cheeks and shake hands. Vegas. Woo. We don't talk to police and we don't take stands. Eat a dick. We got defense lawyers that'll wreck any prosecutor or any AG's game plan. Not guilty now. I'm a free man. And I pray that God deal Will the same hand.
Will Sully, a.k.a.
And I pray that God deal Will
Sully.
the same
I
hand.
breathe fire. Barzilla, king of the monsters, squad killer. Came out of Queens to conquer you liars and park gorilla. Attila the hunt on the street drums. Spartan shield with a Zulu spear making my street runs. Say my base way in the tons. Shit invaded the slums. Street value up, now they paying plenty for crumbs. And this millennium, anyone to empty the gun. I G pimping your hunt, she like fuck your opinion. I'm Nightbreed, Nidian, I don't follow litty trends. Fuck the law, crime spree, what we on. My city sin, down in the gritty end. Ain't no pity for them. Too many men wanting my light flickering dim. Ain't no niggas more cute thorough than this. Getting money, man, my burrow the shit. And if I get caught, AV bury the bricks. Banger, bottom Menino, carry on the dish. Yo.
Woo. Shout to Bar Gunners on that one. Shout to Sully, Banger the Live Wire, Ali Vegas, Made Men, Q Thorough. That was ridiculous right there. Don't forget to check that out, man. That one right there is fire in the hole right there. Bar Gunners, Bottom Line, Will Sully, featuring Banger the Live Wire and Ali Vegas. It's called Made Men. You can find it on YouTube right now. The video is ridiculous. If you get a chance, check it out. Those my guys, man. They are doing, I love good music. One of the reasons why we love ride music is because ride music really puts you in the mode when you're driving, man.
100%.
100%. So with that being said, you know what we about to do here. We about to do it. Y'all ready for this? Here we go.
Let's go.
It's Tech Talk with Pop the Bearded S.I. Sean.
Oh, man, what's going on, y'all? It's Tech Talk. We are back. We are back. We got a couple things we're going to talk about here, man. Now,
Let's do it.
as far as Tech Talk is concerned, man, we really had to go in a little bit because there's so many different things going on out here. And
Yeah.
this is definitely one of them, too. This is one of the craziest things. So we talked about the Honda Civic Type R, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Honda Civic Type R, right, is right now rated at 315 horsepower. which is great. I mean, that was the last numbers you had. I believe it was 315 for the 2021 limited edition. So the 2023 costing about $10,000 more, and it's not really improving that the numbers of horsepower. Everybody was trying to figure out why. Now you've had a company put a Civic Type R, the 2023 Civic Type R on the dyno on YouTube, and when they put it on the dyno, it made 327 horsepower stock.
Wow. How's that make you feel, son?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I mean,
it a Beano.
Keep it a Beano. I still love my Type R. I feel like you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not gonna hold it down. It like for instance, like I said today, as I was coming in, you know what I mean? I was burning this turn up. And that's really where I live now. It's not really the straightaway speed for me.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like I love the turns. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the turns really, it tells me who you are.
Yeah, 100%. You know, so 100%. So,
and mind you, when I was driving my car this morning, it was in sport mode. It wasn't even on R+.
Oh, okay.
So, but when I look at this, 327 horsepower.
Yeah.
Bone stock on the dyno. What is it making? This 20% loss in transfer from the engine to the transmission to the wheels. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about 345 horsepower?
Something like that.
You got to be impressed.
But you're going to laugh, though. You're going to laugh. You probably don't remember this. Me and you was saying that, like, yo, the new joint's probably going to be like somewhere around 350, son. We said that in later shows before the car even came out.
Yes, we did.
Came out. We was discussing that. We was like, yo, if that joint making like 350, it's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem. And not for nothing, that joint is making those kind of right. If it's making those kind of call up. Apologize for that, man. If y'all can call back. Call back if you can. We was listening to the Rod music, I believe, at that point. But you out 350. I'm talking the numbers. I'm not gonna lie, I look docile on the inside though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Interior is not impressive. I mean, no, don't let me that.
I like those red carpets.
The
red carpets is nasty. Yeah.
Yes.
The red carpets is definitely cracked.
Still looks when it comes to
100%.
But other than that, 327. So what do you think of that?
I think that's actually
What's your thoughts?
Great numbers, though. I think it's great numbers. You know, I think it's hot. I think it makes that much is great. But to me, like I said, like I feel like they made it way too. They took the visceral effect away from it, though. Like you said, it's like now they just made it like it's like a trim. It don't look like a Type R. Like yours look like a Type R. Now it's like you just got to trim. You got a trim package on your joint, kid.
Right, you got the Type R, the Type R edition or Type R.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like one of the reasons why I liked your body style was because they made it like, all right, we're not gonna be like BMW and Mercedes and just have a Honda Civic and just make it look a little buffer. Nah, we're gonna make it look completely different, like, and that's what I liked about it. Now it's like, it don't really. It's not that exciting to look at no more. It's not that exciting to look at. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't expecting to say that. Wow.
Nah, it's really not. It looks all right though. Don't get me wrong. It looks all right though. But it's like, what happened to the flair? What happened to the flair? Like when you look at it, like, yeah, son, that's the one, B. That's the one. Front.
The white one. When I see the championship white one, it looked like a beluga whale, son. It looks like a bubble face. Like I'm like, this is just not it.
I'm telling you, son. Like, I don't know why they did it like that, but I guess like you said, because people were saying whatever they were saying. Oh, it looks too much like a race car. Like, and then this is where we get too picky. It ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody. Why are we getting that type of notion now? Like, yo, this has to be for everybody now. No, it don't.
It really don't.
I don't know, man. That's why I feel like we said this later shows too. You was like, yo, Are we too picky with the cars now? Yes, 100%. 100%, son.
Like, I mean, we have to be though. I
don't know, B.
You're right. We don't have to be, but I mean, they can. But you can't just hand me a steak dinner on a garbage can lid and tell me to enjoy it though.
We said a steak dinner on a.
Like you can't do that. Oh, yo, son. At least it's an 8. It's like, let it be pretty though too. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
That's a fact. And I gotta ask, you think they hide the power with every car or just certain cars?
I think they hide the power with certain cars.
Why they do that? So wait, so obviously your car has been dyno. People obviously dyno that. Is the numbers accurate or it's like more or less? Like,
so
that's what I mean by that.
I watched a YouTube video the other day, and the guy had dynoed a bone stock Type R 2019 to be exact too. And he dynoed it, and it was making 296 horsepower.
What?
I was like, really? So it wasn't the full 306, which we know. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be that a lot of times, right? But it wasn't over. It wasn't over.
But that's what I mean, though. Like, why do they do that with certain vehicles? Because you're gonna laugh. So even like when they dyno like the 2019 SR, it made a little less. It made a little less. Yeah, it made a little less, whatever. Just like that. Like, but when they turn around talking about they want to dyno the new one, the new SR, whatever, like that, it's making like more than what they claim it makes. That's weird. I don't understand why they do that. Like, why do they choose certain vehicles to do that with? I wonder why they do that.
I think because ultimately those vehicles are the ones that, you know, if you're going to have cookies on them, it's going to be those. If you're going to have like hidden things on them, it's going to be those. You know what I mean? But in the middle of that, though, I just want to say that even though we're talking about those Type Rs making power, how we like, you got to buy them up. Those Type Rs are eventually going to be electric. I'm not lying. The Honda already said the Type R models is going to rely on solid state batteries. They just came out with that a little while ago. So they're definitely going to look at electrification for these Type R models. So if you don't have one or if you getting one, get it. Get it now.
That's a fact.
Get it now. No, listen, and everybody's, listen. I don't know if I told anybody, right? Or if I told everybody that listens. I know I told SI here. I got into it with a guy. Not got into it, but a regular debate. Mm-hmm. And he was debating like, oh, you're not giving EVs a chance, and you're bashing them and stuff. First off, bashing is hate speech. I wouldn't say I hate them, but like I said, the thing is, I just feel like they didn't talk to the performance guys at all.
Nah, they did it. They left that part of the They let that part of the discussion out, son. They were like, nah, we don't need to talk to them about nothing. That's how I think.
They said, yo, we're gonna give them RC cars. That's all they are. They big old
RC
cars, if you ask me. It's like you gotta really, 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 really like them. And you know what? I just can't like them because they feel soulless. It's just I just can't.
Nah, B, I'm good.
I can't. And it's like it's getting to the point where it's like they kind of forcing them, like I said, down your throat. It's like nobody wants that. Nobody wants that, man. Nobody wants it. But I just feel like they don't care. They at that point where they like, yo, nah, we don't care. We don't care what it is,
I think for a while they didn't really care no more about like the real automotive world, because I remember it was a point in time where when you had a car from about any manufacturer, you could get like a special color. They kind of don't even do that no more.
Right.
Like little stuff like that. Like you knew you had some ill when you was like, oh no, you only get it in this color. It don't matter if it was 2 colors. Now that color is just everywhere. Like
right,
their whole lineup. And it's like it's little details like that. Like what happened in that? Like
so, like shout to that. I believe that's Draco. Shout to Draco. He said, I think a Type R hybrid would be the best of both worlds. And see, here we go, right? This is where I say as far as we need to go. A Type R hybrid non-plug up. Because that way it still lets you drive, And
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it stopped, it's idle and it's off. Okay, that's fine.
See that you know what? I agree with you. I do, but I really feel personally though, like not every model got to be a hybrid though. Just give me combustion engine. I don't need. I think every model should not have a hybrid attached to it. Like, don't get me wrong, that's the first I'll go to though. But I think certain cars just need to be just raw engine. So I'm like,
I
I don't
mean,
know, man. That maybe I'm one of those old gearheads. I guess I don't know.
nah, kid.
I don't
Yo, to
know,
keep
man.
it a buck, I believe every gearhead feels the same way. I think the hardest part about it is that we know what we staring down the barrel of.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like it's like and cats is like, you know, what are the five stages of loss?
Shit.
The 5 stages of loss. I mean, what does it start with? I mean, when you think about it, acceptance is one of them, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's
You
true.
know,
That's true,
so
huh?
it gets to that point. The 5 stages of grief. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, what's the first stage? The first stage is denial. We denied it. Oh, it's not happening. No way. Nah, they're not doing it, right? They're not gonna do all the cars. They're just gonna have some, right? Then anger, because now they making us, yo, y'all can't tune your cars. We getting upset about it. We angry about it, right?
Yeah, you got depression.
Right. Then comes bargaining.
Yep.
Then comes bargaining, right? So we
then
bargaining with them now. We like, you know what? Yo, we could take a little Type R hybrid. That's where we at right now, right? Then it's gonna be depression. We finally realize where we like, damn, there's nothing we could do. And then here go
acceptance. Nah, son, I'm good. I'm good, B. Damn, damn, B. That's crazy, son.
This is what I'm saying. It's like, it's no way really around it. It's like the more you try to like get around it, the more it's like these guys are like, they gunning for us. And I believe that's one of the things that makes Rally Radio what it is because we telling you the truth.
That's a fact. You know, another thing I think about, like, it's not really about the performance and enthusiast people. It's not enough of us.
Right.
It's not enough of us. So it's like, why would we really consider and care what they say to the T, but we still would give them a little bit of something though, just to keep them around a little bit. That's just what it is to me. I feel like they give us a little bit, like you said, they might go hybrid, which I believe. Still a Type R, still got an engine in it. Okay,
they'll be all right. They'll be all right.
like they'd be okay. Word.
If they don't like it, we'll just sell it to somebody else. That's how it is. That's how it is, man. Bro. Well, look, we all got to support each other, man. We in stage 3, bargaining. But it looks like we got another thing coming up right here, and this is actually pretty interesting. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Vilside is building a 2023 Nissan Z for the upcoming Fast and Furious movie. Apparently, it's for Han, and it will match his black and orange Vilside Mazda RX-7. Oh, wow. Man.
Wow.
I'm excited about that. Because we all... Now, for those that don't know what Vilside body kit we're talking about, if you haven't seen Fast and Furious, there was a point where Han in Tokyo Drift had an orange and black Mazda RX-7. A lot of people couldn't even tell it was a Mazda RX-7 because that Vilside body kit was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was over the top. I ain't gonna front.
I think that body kit alone is like $10,000.
Probably.
Without being put on your car, anything like that.
Yeah, for real. It was crazy.
To me, it was. I thought it was sick. I thought it was one of the sickest ones I ever seen. I was like, wow. Yeah,
that was the cleanest one I ever seen too. Like it was really clean.
So they're gonna make the 400Z body kit to that. I'm actually excited about that.
Damn.
You know what body kits remind me of, and then we're gonna move on to our driver's etiquette. You know a body kit. Shout to Draco. Yeah, that's Draco. What it is. You know a body kit. Body kits remind me of a time where it wasn't. It was 3 parts to your build, right?
Okay.
It was motor, right, or engine. Excuse me. It was mainly, your engine power, followed by your interior, followed by your exterior.
Damn.
Dudes done got rid of the exterior. They like, yo, I want my car to look like crap, but it drive hard and it handles good. I hear that. But when there was body kits out there, I remember they had the EK had the Fields EK9 body kit. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That body kit was probably that. Then you also had the Mugen body kit,
Yep.
for the CRX. Oh man, when you think about it, there's been some body kits that stood out from the.
There's been a couple. There's been a couple nice ones, though. I must say, son.
I think the weirdest one I saw was the Abflug Supra. You remember that?
Yeah, that was a little wacky.
Weird, to say the least.
A little wacky. Yo, what about the Vilside kit? That was on Dom's RX-7. That was clean too, though.
And you know, you never saw that car again. Never saw that car again. Never.
Nah, gone.
He parked it up there in that garage. It's probably still there.
Probably.
It's probably still there, man. But I will say, definitely still that Vilside. Oh, I don't think there was not one better. I think that the Fields body kit, which was reckless, it looked like a spider or a bug almost. It was crazy. Outside of that, I can't think of too many other body kits, but that's gonna be our tech talk. You know how we get down in here, man. That's gonna be our tech talk, man. And with that being said, you ready to get in, kid? You ready?
Let's go.
Here we go.
Driver's etiquette, because sometimes you got to get this off your chest.
All right. We've made it to the driver's etiquette. Don't forget you could call up 516-206-0711. Phones was acting out a little bit. We was definitely listening to some music, but we are back in the building. And like I said, man, today, like I said, when we're going to talk about when is when and when is not. Word up. The biggest the biggest mystery in that franchise was the missing RX-7. You ain't lying. Whatever happened. That RX-7.
That's a fact, son.
He chirped it and walked away. We never saw it again, kid.
But wait. Remember, you seen it one more time when he took Brian to the crib to see the Charger. That was the last time after that.
Oh, you're right.
Last time.
You're right.
Last time, then it was gone.
It was gone. They stole it.
Had to be stolen, son. Had to be.
They stole it. But with that being said, man, and we're gonna talk about a couple things. We got a little bit of time.
Let's go.
One, like I told you how my morning went or whatever. You know, I had the Audi almost killed itself, right?
Damn.
So you gotta look at this. Shout to my man Draco. He said, OG, the Irabuni Fat Boy kit for the car. Yo.
Yeah, those was hot. Those was hot. I know you told me those were hot.
No. You already know. You know the Corrado. I know Draco knows this. The Corrado was that one car that got away from me.
Damn.
That was that one car that got away from me. I wanted that. I wanted a Volkswagen. Let me tell you, I always been
one of the baddest Volkswagens, bro.
To me, baddest ever.
Fact.
Baddest ever. And I don't know what it is. It's like that body style. I just love it. That
it was so unique, son. It was so unique, kid. Like they. Going to those days, man. It's whatever.
Going to those days, and that's we're gonna get into that too. So with the day I have, when is it time to chill? Like shout to Marlon because he said something important. He said too many professional drivers out here who think the road belongs to them only for you to enjoy driving your car anymore, right? So he gotta, I believe that's a double-edged sword, and the reason I say that is because. When is it not time? When should you be like, yo, let me chill? What's your thoughts on that?
I think for one, it's rush hour time.
Yeah, rush hour time should be off limits.
Rush hour, I think that's time you should be like, all right, let me renegotiate this one right here. I think it's that. I think another time to chill is when the road is not ready.
Okay.
You know I'm saying when the road is not capable.
Mm-hmm.
Another good time to chill is when you're not ready, when you're not capable. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple times. You can't forget about the V. The V got to be ready, right? So I think it's a number of times when you got to really chill. Like what I like to do is I like to gauge where I'm at. I like to gauge exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Shout to
Before
my
I sit there,
Mm-hmm.
before I sit there and decide, all right, Sean, we're gonna give this a little, we're gonna give it a little throttle a little bit. Before that, I like to observe everything and make sure it's even sanctioned enough for me to do it. So it depends, man. It depends. Like it varies. It varies 100%. What about you though?
Well, for me, you know what, man? I'm gonna go down memory lane a little bit. And first of all, shout to Draco. He said the body, the Corrado is what got him to the Conquest. Wow. Conquest also been a fan favorite of mine from Tokyo Drift. I ran it was one of the guys that don't belong to a crew, and he had one. But shout to my guy Zai, he tuned in. Here's my thing. When it comes down to driving, right? When it comes down to like oh, we got a call. Let me see. Rally Radio, who we got in the box? Yo, Jay, what it is? Yo, Jay,
was
where
good.
are you right now, Jay? Are you in LA?
Damn.
Oh man, my feelings are hurt.
Damn.
Yo. So what's up, Jay? First off, what you got for us today? What's going on? I know you hear the conversation. I know you hear what's going on. Oh, you talking about our guy Cobra Commando?
Cobra. I can't hear nothing.
Right. Save me 20 million. Save me 20 million. I wouldn't even bother with it. But I got a bigger question for you. When you driving, right? And let's say for instance, you get tested. We already know what it is, right? When is it time? When is it time to, and when is it time not to for you? No. I'm talking about if you're driving in your car, right? And say you get tested, somebody pull up on you, and they getting on your nerves, and then they take off. When is it time to, or when is it time not to for you? Like when is it a good time, or when is it not a good time? Mm, mm, mm.
I can't hear nothing.
I hear that. So your thing has to be if you're by yourself. I hear that because nobody want to hurt anybody. Matter of fact, there was a Tesla. I don't know if anybody heard about this. There was a Tesla that was doing well over 100 miles an hour with 4 people in it. I
Yep.
believe it was in Manhattan. He hit a thing. He hit a wall or whatever, 40 feet in the air, crashed, killed 2 people in the car, injured the third person. He walked out with minor injuries.
Damn.
And now they want to put him in jail for life.
Damn, son. I gotta ask, how is that worth it?
Facts. So he was doing. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See,
That's when I
right,
disconnected it all yesterday. I was just saying.
right, right. See,
Yeah.
what made me ask that, right? This, like I said, this Audi, he was driving sporadic. He was like, ugh, like, and I'm watching him.
It's sporadic.
There was no, it was no fluency to it whatsoever. It didn't look good at all. It looked dangerous. So I was like, yo, you look
Yeah.
like, and all I could think to myself is, I wonder if he has Waze on or Google Maps and is telling him that there's traffic probably 30, 40 feet ahead. He didn't see it. Next thing you know, he slams on his brakes, he slides into the median. I'm like, look at this clown, B. He about to kill himself to rep his squad, son. What is he
He
doing?
said they ripped his squad. Yo. Yo, he said to rep his squad though.
so So that's my thing. It's like, I don't know. Shout to Marlon. He said heavy traffic is chill time for him. And SP said, I don't race no matter what. We either moving together through traffic or I'm gone. Ooh. Damn, that was like peasant. Word up. So Jay, both cars is up out of here? Oh, man. Jay, we gonna miss you, bro. We gonna
Factory,
miss you. Just
100%.
tune in, man. And we're gonna make our way out there too, man. We're gonna make our way out there, man. We're gonna go to that Angel's Crest. I gotta see it for myself.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna take your word, man. I just don't listen. I don't want to get treated in LA how I get treated in New York. That sucks. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yo, Jay, we gonna finish strong. We appreciate you for tuning in and calling in as usual, man. We sad to see you break out, man, but I understand totally, man. I really do. So I appreciate it. Y'all made it worth it for us because y'all the reason why we for real, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you.
100%.
So we gonna finish strong on this and just give us a call, kid. You know what to do. Stay in touch, stay in the group. Let people know what's going on with you, man.
Man.
Keep us informed, kid, because we got a couple things lined up anyway. We're gonna try to get because the weather about to do the ill dip in a minute. It's about to be like roller coaster status. It's 70 degrees outside today. Tomorrow's gonna be 30. Now I'm playing. But during the week, it's supposed to go down to like 35. So we'll definitely try to set some. Oh man, right into the boot. But the wet leaves is crazy outside.
The bitter one just a little nervous of the wet leaves. That's all. That's all. He about to give up his will badge in
I
a minute.
felt wet leaves. I felt them wet leaves.
That's a fact. That's a fact. He ain't lying though. That's real.
Yeah.
I can't hear.
Definitely, man. You do the same, kid, and we gonna get back with you, all right?
Factory. Let's go.
All right, Jay. Peace. Later. Shout to Jay, man. I didn't hear the phone hang up.
Absolutely,
Though.
son.
That was weird.
Absolutely, son.
Shout to Jay, man. You know, I love hanging around good car people, man. Good car
100%.
people's always the greatest.
100%.
So, with that being said, man, I was like, yo, like my thing is, one, family in the car, negative, right? Two, people in the car, negative.
Factory.
3, wild traffic, negative. But if it's very limited, and if I am gonna do it, it's not gonna. I'm not doing the whole thing, the whole length of the highway. I'm not doing that. We gonna get 2 or 3, 4 good dips and Bob's your uncle, man. Word up.
That's a fact.
That's it. So just keep that in mind, man. But like I said, we don't condone the wild driving, you know. But that's what it is, man. That's our driver's etiquette, man. We will also want to talk about one other thing, man.
Okay.
We brought it up a little bit. We hit on it a little bit. The nostalgia of the car culture. What's the one thing to you that like brings you back the most? Like, what's that one thing where you like, I miss that? Like I really miss that.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. That brings me back to, seeing a car that I haven't seen in a while. To know that it still exists. Because that was always my thing when I was a kid, right? I will always see a car that I'm like, yo, I only seen that in the game. Are you real? So when that happens to me now to this day, I'd be like this, damn, that's what I miss about the nostalgia of this whole thing, is like when you see a rare car, that you haven't seen in a minute.
Yes.
It's not even on, it's not idling, but you see it in real life, real motion. And that just takes me back, like, yo, that's one of the things I love about it. Is seeing a nice car. So seeing a nice, good, rare one, you know what I'm saying? Smell it a little bit if you could, you know, and keep it moving, man. But that's what
the smell.
That's a fact. That's what do it for me. Like, I tell you now, man, like, again, I see something right now and I'll be like, this, damn, man, I want to smell that joint. Like, I want to know what it smells like. Is it fresh? Like, what's going on? Because you can tell a lot from a smell. You can tell a lot, son. You can tell a lot. So, that do it for me.
With this guy already.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I ain't gonna hold it up.
But
that's real.
I think for me,
I
think the one thing that's like nostalgia that just instantly just brings me right back would be like you driving and you just happen to see like 20, 30 cars pulled over. Nobody just that's enough. That's enough for me. A night and you know what really brings me back?
What's that?
A turbo 99 Civic SI coupe. That blue turbo Civic SI. Because let me tell you, that car was highly sought after as it is. So if you turboed it, you was like rich.
You said you was rich.
So it's like, those cars in particular, like when I see cars like that bring nostalgia back to me.
Yeah. It's funny you say that because I say that about the VW Corrado. Every time I see one of those, I be like this.
Beauty.
I'm in a time machine, son.
Beauty.
It's just, I'm telling you, man, like one of those, a Supra, the one I had, the one like Marlon got, like cars like that, one a good CRX. I be like this. Damn, like it was such different times, man. Like, and it makes my heart like, damn, be like what happened to that? You know what I'm saying? So, it is parts of the car culture I do miss though. Like, I do miss a lot. So like, that's a fact. 100%. 100%.
Shout to Draco. Draco says something. He said he gotta go. He said, but I missed the head nod of another person when your whip and when you and your whip and you both know your cars are rare.
That's hot.
I get that a lot with car right now.
That's hot.
Who we got over here? Rally Radio, who we got in the box? Flip, what's popping, kid? What's good? How you feeling?
What's going on?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you. Rick. I hear that. You know what? It's funny you say that, man. Me and my peoples made it to Bridgeport, Connecticut in a half hour from Queens. Yeah, that was a run. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I know what you're talking about. Oh man. And like I said, we don't condone it on Rally Radio, but we have done it. Right. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Those kind of runs, like you said, running up with your people. And it's funny, right? That's one thing that the Gutter Ball Rally hits on. Like when we drove to the Dragon's Tail, oh man, we was all, running, having fun with each other. But when we got to the tail, it was a different story. What do you think? That's
100%. 100%, man. Like the tail, yo, I'm telling you, man, that was just another part of it for me that was just so epic. Like, this is what you should be doing. You should be trying to seek the Gutter Ball Rally. You should try to go on these runs. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a whole nother part of it that you don't experience. And it's the driving. And driving on a great road. I'm telling you, man. 100%.
Oh, listen. You gotta take the right precautions. You already know. Radar detector, laser,
Yep.
I ain't gonna get too into it, but you know what it is, Flip. Yo. And I'm and you know what that is? That's being an older man. You like, yo, the consequences to this if it go the wrong way. So you like, and that's why I say when is the best time when to and when not to. You know what I mean? Yeah. Drones. They. Mhm. Mhm. And just flag you. It's all true, kid. Trust me. Yo, it's like enemy of the state, kid. They saying, "Oh, we ain't doing that." Yes, they are. Yeah. But when you get out to Tennessee and North Carolina, well, Tennessee, we gonna say 70 mile an hour, beautiful.
Yeah, ridiculous.
70 mile an hour speed limit. So they're gonna give you 10, maybe 15. So you're getting 80. Oh. I think they speed limit is 75.
Something crazy like that, yeah.
Really? Oh man. Copy that. I will, kid. Yo, Flip, you know what to do, kid. Holla at us, man. We gonna finish strong,
Yo,
baby.
ready.
Let's go. Peace. Yo, SI, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, man?
Oh, nah, just same thing. Marlon said he couldn't hear the caller. I was just checking that out. But in the meantime, you know where we going, right? You ready for this?
Go. Yeah.
Real legends never die.
All right, Legends of Auto.
man,
Kid, what you
son.
got for us today?
Yo, I think this one is hot. The people gonna love it. Check this out though. So what I got for y'all today, 2007 Dodge Caliber. Hear me out. SRT4. Let's go.
I don't know. You gotta
Yo,
impress me on this one. Let's go.
check this out. First off, not for nothing, son. This one is all about performance. Y'all want some performance? This was a performance-oriented car. I'm gonna tell you. Let me give you a couple of numbers real quick though. First off, this joint was making 300 horsepower with 260 foot-pounds of torque. Son.
Oof.
That's number one. It was about front-mounted intercooler, big. It had a Garrett turbo on it.
Mm-hmm.
They do Garrett turbos on the car, right?
Right.
Low suspension. Yo, the shit had bigger brakes. They took the brakes from the Dodge Charger police package, put the bigger brakes on that joint, bro. Check this out. Another crazy thing about it. This joint was running a full 3-inch exhaust out the back, son. Who was doing that from the factory at that time? Remember, this came from the SRT4 Neon.
Yes.
So they said, how we gonna make this bigger and better? And they actually did, son. Yo, another legend aspect of this joint. It had a 6-speed get rag transmission, bro.
Really?
6-speed one, son.
Really?
Yo, this joint was performance oriented. How about this though? Full aluminum head and block, forged internals, top and bottom, son.
Wow.
All you squirters everywhere, all you galleries, like, yo, this one right here, B, was ridiculous. And on top of that, right, only 5,500 of these things was made. They had a limited run from 2007 to 2009. They didn't make no more SRT4s. Calibers. Yo, kid, I'm telling you, this one right here, and on top of that, yo, they measured it like this. This joint was second to the Viper with brake fade.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive, son. Anytime you compare it to the Viper, you gotta be like, hold on.
Yeah, you making some noise.
That's what I'm saying. And guess what, though? My favorite part of all time, though, son, you only could get in a 6-speed manual, son. You only get in a 6-speed manual, B. If this is not a legend, purely performance, if you like performance, this was it, son.
Legends of
That's what I'm talking about.
Real legends never die.
I'm telling you, son.
Shock
yo, I'm telling you, B. I knew you'll like it because it's performance based. It was a performance monster, son.
They came in at the wrong time. A lot of people said they came in at the wrong time. Hi, with that being said, man, you know how we get down, man. That was actually a good one. We're going to jump right into this. You ready for this? Here we go.
It's the newest and freshest. Modifications, parts, and fashion. Only on Rally Radio.
All right. So now for our hot mods, it looks like Hennessy. They had a 300 horsepower Hennessy that came out recently. And a little bit, they made a watch to work with it, which is tremendous.
A watch?
When they have the cars with the watches. I love
it. I love the gizmos.
I love it. We're gonna get more into it, but we're running short on time. I really don't have time, but that's really what it is. We're gonna leave it at that. And now we're gonna jump right into this.
It's the Understeer.
What up?
Where we like to ask, what the hell were you thinking?
So I really want to get to the understeer because we really got to get to this, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. It looks like GMG Automotive, they're gonna come on down for the understeer. Because how dare you take a known person like T-Pain's car and actually he gives it to you thinking that you're gonna do it for free or whatever. They see it on Discovery Channel's Getaway Driver is driving. They tear the car up and they never get it back then. Clean. Back like a year later. And the rap job was ridiculous. I mean, if you ever get a
240, right?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. He called it Pickle Rick. I don't know where he got that name from. That sounds wild, to say the least. But it looked like they dogged him out, man. They did him dirty on that one, man. I'm going to tell you, GMG Automotive is definitely going to get the understeer because now you go to their website, it shows that they move.
Oh, snap.
Hit him with the in and out.
To ask, what the hell were you thinking?
Yo, with that being said, man, it's the bearded one here.
SI Sean, baby.
You know how we get down, man. We are in the building. We are here. Shout to everybody tuning. Shout to everybody paying attention. You know what it is, man. We are here. We are in the building. We running bad on time. But shout to everybody that tuned in today. Shout to everybody that was in here with us today. You know how we get down, man. Shout to Ali Vegas. Shout to Will Sully and one that nice song. If y'all get a chance, check it out. It's called Main Men. Everybody take a shout out. You got a shout out to give, kid?
Yo, I just want to shout out to everybody, man. Stay out there. Stay doing your thing. Keep it cool. Hit the gas when it's appropriate, back off when it's inappropriate. Let's go, y'all.
Let's go. So with that being said, we got no more to say here, man. Thanks for tuning in on Saturday. And with all of that being said, we are out.
Drop the clutch, hit the gas. Rally Radio, where the fast life meets the fast lane.
Yeah.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio. Where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Dropping the clutch and then I hit the gas. Wheels screeching, tires burning, I'm flying past. Gotta get home quick, don't wanna miss the class. They schooling you on whips and how to make them fast. Talking about everything from cars to planes. What's hot, what's next, and how to flip the game. They talk in my language, we speak the same. That whip talk complex, but yet they keep it plain. From the news, the interviews, they keep it cool. They give reviews, everything from parts to tools. Can't lose, come to whips, they not no fools. Don't miss the show, the start time is noon. The bearded one, S.I. Sean, they crazy though. You can't miss it, tune in to Rally Radio.
Where the fast life meets the fast lane.